Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Floozie podcast. My name is Jill, and I live in West Texas, halfway between Wichita Falls and Abilene. And I live with my husband and all of our animals outside. Yeah, we have two horses, a donkey. We have four. We have four cows. We had a bull, but he passed away. But before he passed away, he got everybody pregnant, did his job, and we just had two calves born in this last month. We had a calf born in May and then two more this month. So we have seven cows now, all girls so far. We have one more cow that is probably towards the end of this month, maybe Christmas, maybe after. We're not really sure. They fool us. She may have one, and we're hoping for a bull calf, but it looks like we're going to have to go ahead and find another bull somewhere because come spring everybody's going to come in and we're going to have to get everybody pregnant again. So we have two dogs. We have five cats that are kittens that we raised ourselves, and we call them Spot and the Four Georges because they all look alike. They're all black. And then we have orange tabby named Mauser, who runs everything out here, even though he is fixed. Yeah, didn't think that he would come out to be boss. But the daddy of the five kittens is here, and he's got him cowered. Hey, dynamite comes in small packages. And that is the amount of our animals at the moment. And then tonight, I don't know if y'all can see it, I've got scratches all over me right here. I had gone to work and I left to go to lunch, and I could hear a cat, and I thought maybe it's geese because the geese are flying now too. Then when I came back from lunch, I heard it again, but I didn't see it. I looked all around the building, looked around. I didn't see it. It's like, okay. And it didn't sound like one of mine. It's like, okay. So then I finished work and I came out and I heard it again. And I look over and I can see it. And it's at the wheelbase of a car over there. Oh. So I talked to it and it talked back to me. So I drove around to it, got out, and it came right to me, and I brought it home. And it is gray. So right now, and it's a girl. And I'm really happy about that because we only have one girl right now. So if she makes it through the night and stays out here, uh, then we'll have two girls. And so I'm really excited about having somebody to mix it all up. And she rode up here all over my um on my neck up against the seat, rode home with me. So that's why I've got these little scratches all over me because she was just right here, just right here. She was just so happy. She'd been running around all afternoon, and I don't know how long she's been out on her own, but she's got about that much of the end of her tail has been whacked off. So it looks like she probably rode there in a car and lost that part of the tail. So, she's real sweet. She doesn't seem to be, and their tails, yes, it hurts, but it's not the worst thing that could happen to them because they don't feel that like they do other things. So she'll be fine. She doesn't need any treatment on it. She'll just clean it up and it'll be just fine. Um, she's real sweet. We'll see. And if she stays and everything, then I can get y'all some pictures of her. Our other kittens have gotten big. Anyway, that's it about the animals. And what else is going on? So we had Thanksgiving here in America, and we had a great Thanksgiving. My youngest daughter brought her boyfriend, and we had Thanksgiving together, and it was great. She and I cooked, and I didn't check to see if you were turned up. Okay, you are. Good deal. Sorry, I know that makes a noise. Sorry. So, yeah, they came, and I cooked all day Thursday, and they came Thursday evening, and then we ate on Friday. My hubby had to work part of the day on Friday, so we didn't eat till about 2. Well, that was a good thing because we played cards and we drank wine. She and I, we went through. Hubby and her boyfriend didn't drink. She and I went through 2 bottles of wine. I'm not much of a drinker. We just don't really drink all that much. So had a great time. Next day, not so much. And I had to put the ham in, but I managed to get up and get the ham put in the oven, get everything started before I laid back down. Got up again, only threw up once, thankfully. And then she got up and she helped me, and we got everything finished. And we ate when my hubby got home, and we had a really good meal. And visited some more, tried to stay awake, and then they had to leave because she has to study. She's in nursing school, and she had to study for school and had some sort of a group thing that she had to do, like video conferencing. So she had to be at home for that. But we had a great Thanksgiving. Lots of good food. We're still eating the ham. It's so good. We had a spiral cut ham, and everything was delicious. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to get some potatoes because we did all the potatoes as mashed potatoes. And I'm going to cut it up. And I don't know if you guys have ever made this in the crock pot where you do you slice an onion, you slice your potatoes, you grate some cheese, and you put a layer of onions, a layer of potatoes, a layer of ham, a little bit of cheese, and then you do that again, and then you put a can of cream of, I use cream of celery when I make mine, but you can use whatever cream soup you want. I don't like chicken with it, but you could do either mushroom or celery or, you know, I don't know what other cream soups would go good with it, but I like cream of celery. And I don't even mix it with any milk or anything. I just kind of um, stir it up with the fork and put it all on top and put the rest of the cheese on top and bake it for about 5 hours on low. Uh, I don't like those to go too. I don't like to do it on high, so I like to put it in there in the morning and then have it like later on in the evening. Anyway, it's a good recipe and it turns out delicious. That's what I'm going to try to do tomorrow because I put juices and stuff up so we can use that for our black eyed peas. Oh, that's going to be good. All right. This is a knitting and crochet podcast, if y'all hadn't guessed. Seems like it's been a while. Um, I have opened my advent calendar, so I wanted to show y'all that. Uh, I worked a little bit on the baby blanket, but not much. So I'm just in the white because the white's the stuff in the middle. But yeah, that's as far as I've got, y'all. I got another section of white done. That's it. Um, I did move up to the next size up on hook. So I went from G to an H, and I'm getting through this a lot easier, and you can't really tell that it's a bigger size. So that may have solved my problem as far as constantly getting stuck. I have not finished the baby sweater. Haven't worked on that. I was cleaning. I spent last weekend up into until Thursday cleaning and dusting and stuff for the company. So I didn't get a whole lot done. Except I did finish, is it? Yes, here it is. Okay, now, because I know she watches the channel and watches what I'm doing, Carrie, my daughter Carrie, you need to look away because this is Christmas. And I will tell you to come back in about 2 minutes. So, I made her this, and I'm going to put this on it. This one is from Hobby Lobby, I think. Yes, buttercream. So that's going on that. And this is made out of the, hang on. Oh, I bet I didn't bring that back here. Yes, I did. Pantone. This one is, oh, where is it? There's a colorway on these. Raspberry Fingers is this one. Okay. And then I'm using the leftovers, and that one is bamboo. And then this one is the regular Pantone. And I'm using, you have to look 42 ways to find the colors on these. Still don't see it. River Rock. Okay. That was my oldest. She's on her way home from work. And as we get closer to her having the baby, which is the end of January, I will answer that phone whenever she calls. So here's the other thing I'm making for Carrie. Oh, can y'all see that? Oh, there you go. Look at that. Matching set. So yeah. And this one, I'm taking some of the other and mixing it in as I go around so that all the colors will be together. Okay, so that's what I've been working on, and really I'm about halfway through with that. And then I started to open my advent calendar, and that's what I've been working on. Oh, and I'm holding all that in my bag from Knit for Brains. This is the double Dutch because it's got a divider inside where you can put 2 different balls of yarn in there, or your project on one side and the balls of yarn on the other. Okay, so the advent calendar, hold on y'all, I forgot to grab it, is in my bag from Randy's Ramblings I showed y'all not long ago. This is the new totes that she's making. Absolutely love, love, love these totes. Love it. And it's got the gingham on the inside. It's just so cool. And I'm doing, with my advent, I'm doing the Sugar Pie Honey Bunch Shawl by Laura Concert. Y'all know she's a crocheting Hoovian here on YouTube. And I opened day 1. And I did the first, did the first section and used the first day's advent. And then this right here is because I ran out and was not through with the first section yet. But this one here is also a honeybee knits yarn. So my advent calendar is from Melissa, who is Honeybee Knits here on YouTube. She has the Honeybee Knits podcast, and then she's Honeybee Knits on Etsy. And this was day 1 of her calendar, of her advent. Isn't that pretty? And then this one, I do not remember what that one is called. Sorry. But I want to say it was called Honeybee, but I don't think that's right either. I'll have to get back with you because I think I may have to do this again, and I have a lot of this. I showed y'all this on the live, and I have a whole bunch of it. So anyway, I even have that one in sparkle. So she did her advent by putting the countdown. So instead of saying day 1, day 2, day 3, she did it as, 24 days. And then this was yesterday's, and I have to open it because I haven't opened it yet. So this was yesterday, so that's 23. And then here's 22. So let's open and see what we got. Okay. Ooh. So this is the next color. It's got some navy in it, a lot of gold. Yeah, see that navy there? Very pretty. And each one she's doing based on a country. This one is based on Greece, and the color is called Acropolis. And whatever that says down at the bottom is hello in Greek. It's all Greek to me. And the sweet treat is an ion milk chocolate. Huh. Let's check it out. Smells good. Very similar to the Danish one. Toblerone, maybe? That's really good. Okay. Now, I told y'all, I don't know if I'll be able to keep up with doing the sections. So this is day 3. Look at that one. Ooh, that's pretty. That's real pretty. Got some peaches in there. Okay. This one is, the inspiration is Peru. And the colorway is called Maya Textiles. Wow. That's spot on, isn't it? And the sweet treat is Carmelo's Lemon. And then down here at the bottom is Buenas tardes, which is good afternoon. Cool. So that's pretty tart after the other one. So that's the first 3 days. So now I need to try to get those other sections done. We'll see. Okay. So that's my Advent. And then the only other thing I have going is I started another cowl. This will be another 3-button cowl. And this is Charisma. Which is a Loops and Threads from Michaels. And this one is called Denim. I think this is a 5-weight, isn't it? Charisma is a 6-weight. And I'm using my mother-in-law's old wooden crochet hook. This is one of the old boy hooks. And it's a size 10 in the US. And it says boy on it. I don't know if you can see that or not. Well, no. There we go. This is what the end of it looks like. That's what I'm using to make that. Because I did an inventory on Sunday. I wanted to see what all I've got. And I only had one of those 3-button cowls. Not 3-button. It's a big button. The big button cowl. Which is by Laurel of the Dabbling Hook. So I did an inventory here. I just wrote down all my stuff. And how much I'm charging for them. And then that way I can just cross them off if I sell them. And then see, I put these tags. It's these little white tags. And I got these at the Office Depot. And it was a little box with them in there. So I've decided to go ahead and sell this one if it sells. If it doesn't, whatever. This is knit. This is the Agent 99 cowl by Dawn. She is Dawn Marr of Codependent Knitters. And then, of course, this is the ladies' top by Bag O' Day Crochet that I did in the Comfy Cotton. So I'm going to take Tawanda with me. And then today, and I have one portable table that's about 5 feet by 3 feet. And it comes up when you pull it, it stands on taller legs. and I'm going to use it and sit behind it. I have a stool, a tall stool, and I'm going to sit behind that. And then hubby found two smaller fold out tables. I'll put one on either side. So I think between the three tables, that'll be good. I don't have anything I don't have a banner or anything like that, but I think it'll still work out just fine. I'll have to let y'all know if I hear any more about, what the situation will look like and because I know that the building that we're going to be in, this is the 14th of December, so it's weekend after this, and it's right here in town, and it's at our community center, and it's one big room. So there aren't any little rooms. So whatever you bring to set up is what you've got. But I think that'll be fine. It'll be fine for me. If I'm against a wall, that'll be great. If I'm not, it'll still be okay. I'll work it out. So I just wrote down how much I have of everything. I have 5 different products I'm bringing that I make with my essential oils. I have all my knitted stuff, all my crocheted stuff, and then I have a couple of things that are sewn that my mother-in-law made, but they're too small for me. And then I have all of my CBD products. So those are the things I'm taking. And then this week, I need to start working on the bracelets and try to make some more of the essential oil products. That's going to be my focus. I had all of those other things I was going to do, like the loveys and all that stuff. But see, I joined into this just like 3 weeks ago. And so really, it's really kind of late to get all this done. But I have ideas for them. And that way, if I do feel like I'm going to do this again, I'll have stuff to do, you know. What else? Also, I have, where's my notes? Notes? I've got Christmas cards. I pulled all the Christmas cards. I save all of them have a whole bag of greeting cards that I took from my mother-in-law. Had a suitcase full, a suitcase, and it was like, I'm just not storing these. I'm just not. It's just taking up way too much room. So I got them down to a stack, and now I have those in a large gallon Ziploc bag, but it's full. And I had Christmas cards, and what my mom would do when she sent out her Christmas cards, then she'd send me her leftovers. So I had 2 sets of hers, what was left of them, because I've used some. So I have about 20 cards that I could find. And I think I'm going to have to go get another box. First time I've had to buy Christmas cards in forever. I don't normally send out Christmas cards, but this year I'm going to. And if anybody wants to send me a Christmas card, my P.O. box is down below. But the thing that sparked me doing the Christmas cards was that we were talking about it on the Friday night, Fiber Friends Friday night knit in on Facebook, and a number of us wanted to send each other cards. And there are people on this list from Norway and Canada and Australia. So I'm really excited about writing these cards out and sending these cards off. What else? Yesterday I went shopping for the baby. I'm not going to go through because it's a huge bag. I got to go to Kohl's, and they were having a sale because it was Cyber Monday and they still had a sale going, and I was able to get their sale price plus 20% off. So I was telling my daughter, one of the layettes that I bought, so it has like 4 different onesie outfits in it. So it's just the tops. They were normally $22. Their sale price was $10.99. And then I got 20% off of that, which took another $2.20 off. So I got them for $8.79. That's the kind of deals I got yesterday on that. So that was cool because I haven't bought anything. I'm making things for the baby, but I haven't bought anything for it. What else? We're having a sale at work. Now, the company I work for is called Kendall and Company. Kendal. We have a website, and if you're interested, all of our essential oils are buy one get one this month. Now this is a competitive price, okay? Because that means you're getting them at 50% off, which makes each one a good price. So if you want to go over and take a look, you're more than welcome to go do that. Yes, I sell the oils because I have those oils. Having been a consultant for them, those are the oils that I have. I'm still sourcing oils to be used in the things that I make. And I didn't bring any of that with me. Everything is packed right now and priced for the craft fair. What else? I guess that's about it. There's one more thing I wanted to tell y'all, and that is we're closer to me having a she shed. Hubby and I talked about it tonight. I priced out the other day how much it would cost to get concrete poured out here. And of course, you know, they've got to get it here. So they charge mileage. And it would be coming from about 40 miles away. So there's extra charge for that. And it was going to cost, because I know some of you are, would wonder about that. It was over $1,000 to pour concrete. So then he was saying, well, we could just bring it out because it's on skids and set it out here, that it doesn't have to be on concrete out here. And he would put it next to the house and then tie it to the house. That way it would be stable. And then build a door going out to it from inside. And until he got the door built, I would have to go outside to go in, that'd be no big deal. So he's thinking if he borrows a trailer, that he could put my building on trailer and haul it out here. And we are 5 miles west of town. So that means dirt road and everything. And my building, for some of you are new, my building that I'm talking about was, I had a beauty shop in town. And the building is 14 by 20, which is a lot bigger than this. Because if you can see behind me, you will see that what you're seeing right here, like right there, these are hung on a wall, and this wall does not go all the way over. So that's where the wall here is. And then so you're really seeing back from this corner back here, back there, see, like about maybe 6 inches over. And you can see where the corner is right there. And there starts the other wall. This is the outside wall. And there's no window in here. I don't have any natural light. And of course I have storage above these two, and I have storage below them. But as far as the size of this room, it's not even actually a full room. It's just he put up another wall for me, and then we put a curtain across at the end. So it's, you know, it's open up there. So this really isn't a very big room, but I love this room. But to have more, I've been thinking more and more about it, because what would be nice, right now I'm not sewing. And I'm sitting at this is the sewing desk that was my mother-in-law's. And my sewing machine is inside of it. And if I had more room, then I could try doing a little sewing. But I took all of the sewing stuff out of here the other day, and the dresser that's over here against the wall, and all these drawers that are in this, I took all the sewing stuff out and took it all to town where we have storage. And you know, all of it is delegated to my knit and crochet and yarn related. And then this here, this cart, this is one of those rolling carts, and all of this is my Happy Planner stuff. All of it's all my stickers and, excuse me, extra stuff here for the Happy Planner, even inside of here. And then this is project bags and projects. But in the drawers, I was able to put the things that I have planned for the craft show. I was able to put those in there. And what else did I put over there? I don't want to lean over in front of you and do that. So there's 3 drawers over there, and then there's several drawers to each side here, and one of them has like excuse me, pens and pencils and all that for when I do the coloring and stuff. So it would be nice to have that extra room, 14 by 20, because this room is really only about maybe 8 by 10. A small bedroom size, which isn't bad. Just got a lot of stuff in it. That every yarn in here. And the bathroom, that other one has a little bathroom. And hubby was saying, well, we could take the shampoo bowl out and then take out the toilet and all that. And because I can come in the house, go to the bathroom. And that one where the bathroom is could be a closet, storage closet. So don't have to plumb it, just have to get electricity to it. That's the plan. So I think I've told you everything. On the advent calendar, probably what I'll do is I will open them, and then I will come back and show you guys, because I don't think I can get an advent calendar day up every day. Just don't think I can. I stole the cup cover that I made because this one's the one that is made out of the regular acrylic, and I plan to make them out of the cotton, but I hadn't gotten any more done on that. So tomorrow is the live, and I do plan on being here for this one. And what else is going on? Welcome to December. We have, what did I just open? Number 22. What, 22 days till Christmas now? So I've got most of my Christmas done. I've got stuff I've gathered for both of my girls and did a little bit yesterday. And I still plan to go and do a little bit more. Still have a few things to get for hubby. And I have to shop for my son-in-law. And what else? Probably do a couple more things for my grandson. I got him some PJs yesterday. And what else? So I'm really close. I have one more chiropractic appointment, and so see, that's when I go to, if I get there early enough, I can go shopping. I can hit one or two stores while I'm in town. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. What else? I know there's something else, but if there is, like I said, I'll either remember to tell you later or I won't. I want to say thank you to my new subscribers. I want to say thank you to, oh, I wanted to talk a little bit more about COPA. So remember I told you guys I got a little upset about that, and then hubby calmed me down and said, don't worry about it. Just keep doing what you're doing. And that's what I decided to do. So I made my settings for no, I don't direct my content towards children. That was the setting that I chose. I'm not going to worry about going through my videos or anything like that. And most of what you are seeing is, if you listen to Dana, she had a pretty strong attitude about this. Hi, Dana. Dana from Dana's Wanderlust Crochet. I think she's right. I think really a lot of what was going on was people who were wanting more clicks on their channel. So they're putting out all these doomsday videos about, and honestly, I don't think there's anything to worry about. So I'm just going to keep going like I'm going. And what I wanted to tell you was I looked at my analytics, and somebody else was talking about this, that they had looked at what they had. And I think a lot of us have the very same type of audience. So my audience starts at 45-year-old up to 70 women, no men at all, which I don't think that's right. So I don't know why it said no men, unless it just, if there's one and it doesn't register that, but it said no men and it said no kids. And so I don't think I need to worry about who's watching because they're not watching. So another person said, take a picture every month, take a picture of your analytics showing who's watching. And that's what I plan to do. Take a screenshot of my analytics. And that way, if anybody asks me, I'll say, well, I don't know what you're talking about. Look at this. It says I don't have anybody watching. There's no kids watching it. So that's what I'm going to do. And that was the last thing I wanted to tell y'all. So I'm going to make another cowl, like I said, because I wanted to have more than one of those. And I'm not going to go through my list and tell y'all what all I have. I'll just come back after the sale and tell you what I sold. And I took on the inventory, I wrote how much everything is worth. And like, if I sold out, this is how much my inventory is. So that's kind of fun to see it written out like that, because you don't realize how much you have made and how much you got until you start writing it all down like that. That's really a nice thing to have. I have 2 orders. That was the other thing. I did get in on a little bit of sales, but I didn't do a lot. I did one from Michael's and one from Hirschner's. And I will come back when they come in. Oh, I got a book yesterday. So hold on just a minute and I'll come back and I'll do the book review. Okay? Okay, welcome back. So this book is something that Jan Carruthers has talked about for so long on her chat, Saturday night crafting chat. And it was so interesting when I got this and started to look through it. I see the influence from this book in the things that Jan makes. I'm like, oh yeah, oh yeah. I just can see those projects that Jan does. I can see the influence of Doris Chan in her projects. But this is Everyday Crochet by Doris Chan. Wearable designs just for you. And it's a very interesting book. It talks about, and I thought this book was produced a lot farther back than it was. This one is from 2007. For some reason, I thought that it was earlier than that. But she talks about everyday garments, like extra sizing, how to do a raglan, substituting yarn. She says just do it. Having, how to fit. And there's some really neat things in here. So here's a cameo. And she does a lot of shells. Here's another one. It's called a sweet tea. It has a little different top. I really like that one. This one is done dress style, but it's still really, it's another tank type. These are the pullovers. This one's called Jewel. It's got a nice sleeve there. Round neck. So there's some really pretty things in here. Really, really nice projects in here. I like this one. It's called the Tall Latte. I don't like the colors. It's not bad. It's just not really my thing. But I like the style. It's almost t-shirt style. And then this one, I'm thinking this is the one that Jan wore one night on her live, and this is called Rabundier, because she talked about the sleeves, but if it's not, it's close. Remember she was talking about not liking her sleeves were too big, that they get caught on everything? But it's a really, that that right there reminds me of the one that Krista from the Secret Yarnery did on her shawl that she did. That's a border that looks a lot like it. It's a really, really nice. Here's the cardigans. I love this one. This is called Cinnabar. Isn't that neat? Has a really neat, see, it's a nice shape. That would look good on everybody. And it goes all the way up to a size 60 in the bust. That's 152 centimeters for my English friends. And Canadian, they do that too. This one's called Soft Serve. This is a very pretty little coverlet. And I don't just say that because it's teal. I know that's what y'all are thinking. I love this one. This one's called Mocha Roca. And actually, I love it in the browns. Probably not what I would do it in, but it's really pretty. Look at the shape on that one. Isn't that a pretty, the wide sleeves? I like the wider sleeves, not too wide, not like complete big bell sleeve, but I like a little wider. I think that's pretty. Well, this is the one from the front called May May. And I want to say that Jan has done this recently. If not, she did one very similar because I think she added to the bottom because she said it was a little too short when she made it. I don't know if that's the same one that she made or not. She did something similar. This one's called the Galena, and I like this one as a pull-on. Isn't that cool? Put a little t-shirt on underneath it. This is something I can do here. If I did this in a cotton. I'm in Texas. West Texas, remember. Out in the boonies. This one's pretty. And I would even do this one with maybe a little bit longer sleeve. I know this is flattering, so I'd have to try it and see if they were long enough and then decide whether I wanted to make them just a little bit longer because of my size and my big wings here, you know. So we'd have to see where that hit and see if I might want to make that a little bit, just a little bit longer. But I like the way that is styled because I would never wear this up here. But this is pretty this way. Designed that way. I like that. There's one more I want you to see. Hold on. It's coming. That one's pretty too. But called Shannon. It's not quite a duster. It's a sweater wrap. This one is a duster. It's called Out of Sight. Very boho. Look at that one. Now y'all know I've got one on the go right now that I haven't got finished. But I love this lace up. See that around this right here on the edge? So then you can lace it up. It reminds me of Star Lily Creation, some of the stuff she's done. So this is a really neat book. I'm tickled to death, and I chose this one over the lace one. They even talk about this being book 2. But there's one called Amazing Crochet Lace. And I didn't look to see if there were what the other books, if she's got more than those 2. Here's the other one. I know that's a little picture, but I wanted to do this one because of the fact that I could make some of these things for myself and I could make some of them to sell too. But that was a really fun thing to get and to see how closely the style. Jan has her own style. She is great at color. She does not think that she's good with color, but I do. I think she picks really great yarns for her projects, that like they drape right, or she just has a good sense. She's been at this for a while and she has a good sense of how things are supposed to lay and look, and does beautiful work. Beautiful work. Okay, now that's about it. I'm gonna go. I will see y'all in a few days. When my orders come in, I'll come back and I'll show you some more of my Advent. Excuse me, because I will have opened a few more of those. And I'll try to keep putting them up in my Facebook page. So if you will go there, you can find me as the Floozie podcast group on Facebook. As I said, my P.O. box will be down below. My website is theessentialblossom.com. I also have a Fiberosity group, but I don't know. We only had 3 people in there, and I don't think anybody was talking. So I need to go and see how that's coming along. That website's still developing as a alternative to Ravelry. So go check that out. And I'll leave all the links down below. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me. Thank you for listening to me talk. I appreciate it. I hope everybody is doing well, wherever you may be, and have fun today. Bye, y'all. Okay, guys, I just remembered something. So I just want to be sure I got this in here real quick. Like, I know I'm trying to hold it steady, but when my daughter was here, she was telling me that Alex's mom watches me. So, Mary, I wanted to tell you thank you for watching. And we had such a great time. Alex is such a sweetheart, and we really enjoy it when he comes to visit. And I really am, and have enjoyed spending time with him. So thank you for watching my videos, Mary. Just wanted to say hello to you. I appreciate it. See you later.